92 Chevy four-wheel drive extended cab pickup. Motor's got to be changed in it because the old one's bad. She's got a lot of rust on her. I think it came from up north, but when I bought it, well, the motor's bad in it. I think timing chain's messed up. We're going to pull that motor out and put in another one. Alright, so some of the video I had of installing this motor got lost, but I can show you what I pulled out and then show you some pictures of what I put in. Best I'm going to be able to do. Here's the old motor. It's just an old wore out motor. I'm sure the timing chain's broke. Let's tear this thing apart and see if it was the timing chain. Let's pull the intake off. Still don't really see anything. Let's pull the timing chain off. Here's the other distributor I found. I don't know if this is the right distributor. I wonder if I put this distributor in the other motor. And I wonder if that's what the problem is. This one turns. And the gears are fine. But when I got this, the distributor wasn't turning. But the gears look fine down inside. So I don't know what it is. Might have changed the motor for nothing. No, the timing chain's wore out. So I'm going to put the timing chain back on, and then let's turn it and see what happens. Let's see if we can get our timing marks to line up. I hear compression. Some of the cheeks that broke on the flywheel. Well, timing chain marks line up. See if there's any compression. Must be 180 off. Alright, there's compression. It's way off. So right here's the dot for the crank. Here's the dot for the cam. And that is supposed to be down here. They're supposed to be pointing at each other. That's why it wouldn't run. It's a good thing we pulled it. All right, now we know. And then this is the motor I put in. Painted it gold, because the side of the truck's gold. It already had the chrome valve covers on it when I got it, and the short tube headers. There's a new starter. I'll have to do something better, but that's all I had. These spark plug wires are way too long. So maybe I can round up some new ones, or I'll just buy some new ones. And the new tires are on it. I need to get another rim because it doesn't match the others. I got 3 of these and 1 of those, but all the new tires are on it. Went and bought a rim from the junkyard, so now I got all 4 the same. That rim was $80. So I'll show you what I didn't lose, basically. All right, I'm gonna put, I need to scrape these pockets out and get them cleaned up a little bit so we can put our new injectors in. So this one is a rebuilt, remanufactured, whatever. This one's a brand new one. This one was like 60 bucks. This one was like 160 bucks. Good thing about this new one is it came with new gaskets. All right, went and cleaned this up best I could. New gasket. I don't know what that, I'm not messing with it. Can't do that yet. I gotta get number 1 up. Goodness. Holy moly. God dang. Goodness. Not bad. Alright, I had my wife come out and help me. So number 1, they got pointing about here. You pull the fuel tank and change the fuel pump. Alright, you got 4 nuts here on the frame to take out. And then there's a strap with 1 bolt that you got to take out on the other side. And then you got the filler net clamps up there you got to take out. Then you got to lower the tank down a little bit and take the fuel lines apart and unplug the plug-in. Alright, so you got a ground wire right there, that bolt sticking up that you got to take off. And then your 2 fuel lines, which are right there. You take them apart. Alright, so there's a ring right here that you got to take out. And I always use this copper pipe because you don't want to make any sparks, and a rubber hammer. There's the ring. I'm getting way too good at this. And there's our brand new piece of fuel pump. I'm actually going to see if we can test this, see what the hell's going on. Alright, I've tested it. It does work. So it's a bad ground or plug-in or something. So I bought a new plug-in, rewired it, put a new end on the ground. Alright, let's test this thing and see if it'll work. It's working. Everybody's seen it. If I put it back in there and it don't work, I'm done. No, not really. Alright, I've got the fuel tank back in there. Put the ground over here. You see the wiring for the new plug-ins. I put them here so I can get to them in case we got an issue. So now, see if we can get some fuel to spray out of there. Let me show you what I did. This is a fuel pump relay. I just unplugged it and ground the ground to the engine. And then this is the hot. This is your fuel pump. So I just jumped it so we could bypass that relay so it'd run constantly, otherwise it won't. So let's plug it back in and see if this thing will start. I guess I better hook up the fuel line. This is your fuel in. There's another fuel line over there. It's your return line. All right, now let's see if it'll start. All right, let's just give it a little squirt of gas and see if that's the problem. All right, let's check for a spark. Might help if it was plugged in. All right, let's try again. All right, we're getting somewhere. I gotta figure out why it won't stay idling. Found a couple of spots on there that look like they could have been vacuum leaks, so let's try it again. All right, it came around. Maybe it just had air in the system or something. Of course, now the next thing we gotta do is the exhaust, and that's gonna be too hot to mess with. Well, I'm just glad it's running. All right, we'll wait a little bit, and when it cools down, we'll do the exhaust. So for now, that's it. Try not to be mad about it.